Yo, what's up guys? It's Tyrant here for Reversal, and I'm here at Combo Breaker 2022 to ask the community some questions about their game. About how the game is right now, the addition of 21, like how do you feel about Dragon Ball FighterZ right now?
Okay, do you want an honest opinion? I don't know if you want an honest opinion or you want me to sugarcoat it, because I can do both.
Get ready to censor this.
I think the game right now is very scrub friendly, right? Because of the addition of lab code, I think the game
I mean, it's hard to disagree, honestly.
You know, people say spin to win, but like that shit is not a joke, bro. That shit is like, bro, I'm getting TOD'd off of the spin that he did that low crushed my button, bro.
Since the release of 21, it's kinda hard to make it with some other character. For example, I just played my main team since I played the recent patch. It was Gogeta 4, Bardock, and Vegito. Since they just released the character, it's kinda hard to make it. You can make it, but it's kinda hard for that type of event. For example, the Combo Breaker, you just look. Every player just played 21 at least, and imagine playing Bardock against 21 because his extend is like just a small damage, you know. And if you want to make it, it's like the same thing as GT. That's why it's kinda difficult to make it if you don't play 21 at least.
I want to say it's still healthy just because, you know, we're at Combo Breaker, we got 200 plus numbers. Anytime it reaches that margin, I think it's a good sign that it's healthy, but it's also a sign that it has to grow some shape, form, or way, right? So it's healthy, but it needs room for improvement. So we just got to see what areas we could do. Maybe a couple patches could help that. So we just got to see what's up with that. You know, this tournament is kind of dreadful just because we got to deal with lab coat. I think dreadful is like the appropriate word for this tournament. However, but we're here, man. It's a good time. It's a party. It's always a celebration when you're at a major.
Right now, the current meta of this game is really bad. Everywhere you see is lab coat, lab coat, lab coat. It's actually unbearable. Me personally, I don't like it. No one likes it. We're all hoping for the patch soon. I pray they announce the patch today, after at least top 8. At least after top 8, to be real. They really need to do something about the game. Like, I don't know what they were thinking when they made this character, but I don't know. It's for the money. I know they try to make sales, but this ain't the way, man. It's not the way.
All right, okay. So of course, I've got 21 is the big thing right now. But if you could make one change for the game, what would that be? Like one change for the game.
So I've had a lot of changes in my heart since the game came out, right? But the one change I want now is lab code deleted from this game. Okay, but no. But all seriousness, I do want her deleted. But so I want movement to be good,
Okay.
hard, and very like, you know, you could tell when somebody like has way better movement than you.
Yeah.
Like you could do that now, but like moving is kind of really easy once you put the time into it. And like a game like Marvel where it's like you need to blink dash over and over again, and then if you fuck up, you get caught. Yeah. And then if you mess up, you get caught all the time. I want stuff like that. I also would like characters to have more depth to them. Like in Blaze Blue Central Fiction, I don't know if you ever played that game, but the characters in that game, everybody is very unique. Like in every aspect of the way. Like there's this character named Lychee. She uses a staff. But she throws down the staff, and when she throws it down, her whole moveset changes completely.
Okay, so you like stances and stuff?
Yeah,
You want that
I want stances. I want fly, unfly, like real fly, unfly, like Izanami, where she levitates, and she uses ground normals in the air. I'm just like, this is godlike.
You got so much thing about the game, but I think the problem might be on the mechanic of the game, like autocorrect, like 5LLL, etc. That type of mechanic is kinda busted for some character. If you nerf that type of mechanic, it might be good. Like for example, if I will get a nerfed, it might be on the EX.
Okay.
Because the EX of Vegito, the EX of Gogeta 4, the EX of 21.
It changes it for
Yes, definitely.
The obvious, remove lab coat. Remove lab coat, that's obvious. But realistically, if I'm honest, honestly, without Lab Coat, I'm good without the game. Honestly, that's my issue. I don't know about other people, but with me, it's just Lab Coat. I just hate that character, man.
I think for the betterment of the game, right? It's always a coin flip for me, right? It's either Vegito's 5M or Lab Coat's debuff, and in this case, Lab Coat's debuff is the one that has to go.
It's just way too much, man. It's just a lot, isn't it? Like, you know, it makes games go on longer. You know, we've seen her banned in tournaments, bums tournaments that banned her. I don't blame the TOs, honestly. Like, at first, I was so against like people banning. I was like, come on, man. Like, we've dealt with other characters throughout the years.
We're fighting game players. We go through it. You feel me? We overcome. Like,
yeah. Because it affects the viewing experience so much as well. I think that's such a huge factor. You know, play that devil's advocate and do the one. If you could choose one thing to ruin the game, what is the worst change you could think of in Dragon Ball FighterZ?
The worst change to ruin the game. I feel like the change. I mean, Lab Coat's debuff is like one step closer to ruining the game already. Right. But something worse than that, making Nappa top tier. Like really top tier, where he's like, you know, Lab Coat-esque. I would hate that, or cooler, you know.
He plants a Cyberman and it's just like,
you feel me? That would bother me because he's one of my least favorite characters. He's cool as shit to see, but one of my least favorite characters. That would probably ruin the game. Yeah, okay, 7, I see you, kid.
If you put the instant one-shot like Gogeta 4 for every character, you can destroy the game, and definitely.
This shades is actually a thing in the game right now, but like it's in a different mode, so you can reflect through any block string in the game.
In the party thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can reflect in any block string of the game.
Wow, even true strings? Okay.
Yup.
That would be nuts.
So you treat it reflect like push block?
That's like push block in Marvel. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the problem is that since reflect sends you so far, and it's like its own version. It's like its own sort of mechanic separate from push block. Yeah. It's like it shouldn't be a thing, but if it were a thing, this game would like. I don't think it would exist.
That's nuts. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Make everybody else broken. Like for example, what they did to Yamcha, at least revert it back. You know what I mean? Like certain changes, certain nerfs to gauge to certain characters that just made them unplayable. Just give it back, you know? Like make everybody playable, in my opinion.
And I think this is going to be a pretty obvious answer, but what, in your opinion, did you hate the most about Dragon Ball FighterZ? Like, what is one thing that you can't stand about the game?
The assist, I think. Like East assist, like 17 assist, like Vegito assist. Yeah, I think right now, if you don't play that good assist right now, it would be hard to make it as a good player.
There's super dash and reflect.
Oh, okay. I thought we would just get lab coat, but okay.
No, I hate the living hell out of lab coat.
Okay.
Like lab coat's the top one priority, so I feel like I don't even need to like explain that.
It's obvious.
Yeah, it's like you see my Twitter, I just be like, damn, I got spun on and lost my character again.
In my case, I'm not gonna just say like it's Lab Coat, right? It's a character that clearly is better than a lot of players. That's the one thing I hate about Dragon Ball. Okay. So Lab Coat is just that one character where she's so game changing that she is better than a lot of players. Even some of our pros, if you ask Nitro, Nitro feels like the character is better than her, which is insane, right? Like a character is better than Nitro. It's not like a player is; it's a character. So like, I think that's the one thing I hate. A lot of people hate. I like the character, by the way. To be clear, I think it's sick, but it's just the 21% nerf. It's too much. It's too much of a climb. And then we're not. The question was, what did I hate the most in the game? Yeah. Team Wawa.
Oh, okay.
Team Wawa.
We went on a tangent about 21. It's just so easy to get sidetracked. But Team Wawa that's a dislike. But
I truly feel that. No other. If you're not playing Team Wawa, if you're playing against it, you're not beating it unless you have that same exact team.
So that's what Double Fusion's Lab Coat?
That's SSJ4 Gogeta, Lab Coat Vegito.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do I really have to say it again? Tell the camera. Lab Coat needs to go, man. Sorry, guys. I hate this character. I'm supposed to play a character I don't like. I'll keep screaming it. I know there's other things that could be changed, but for me, it's just change Lab Coat, man. And just buff other characters as well.